Alright, here I am working my way through all of my Fluxx games solo. Today we are into 100 Acre Wood Fuxx. Now we have covered this one on the channel before with a review. I'll put a link down below. And Bry and I did do a playthrough of this, I believe, with Eeyore themselves. I'll put a link to that up above, but I figured I haven't taken it on solo yet, so let's go ahead and do that. So I have removed all the cards I am required to remove. And right up front, I will say I kind of like that about this version. Is a lot of the other versions, the cards you remove are kind of what really kind of sets it apart with like the cool new different action cards and stuff that usually pertain to the theme. Those usually more interact with other players. This one, we did keep quite a few of those in the deck already, so you can see some of those cards. The main ones that got pulled out were the ones that pertained if you were playing with a plushie, which is a option in this one, is you can play with a plush animal. So technically you can play solo 2-player by just playing against a plush animal and playing it like normal. So either way, here we go. I have my 3 cards. Rule deck goes. We have rhyme time. If you speak with a rhyme in your turn taking time, draw an extra card. If you'd like to make an extra play, a second rhyme you'll need to say. So let me go ahead and draw one and see what can be done, which means I can draw an extra card. So if I would like to play a second time, if I would like to make an extra play, a second rhyme you'll need to say. So I think we're going to hold off on that second play, or I was going to try and do something. But instead, we'll just play this jackpot to draw 3 extra cards and see about maybe doing an extra play next time. So zap a card. We got quite a few of goals. So what is up next? We have play all +1. This is a cool one. I'm going to play all the cards in my hand. Then I'm going to take 1 card from the top of the draw pile and play that as well. And then this immediately ends your turn. So we are going to draw 1. We have a few things to play. I must say, there's another rhyme. Woo! Draw another card. So we got quite a few of these goals. Either Kanga and Roo or Tigger and Rabbit. So we'll play that one, we'll play that one, we'll play that one, we'll play that one. We'll end with this one. Take your choice of any keeper from in front of any player in front of this card. No one is keeper, so unfortunately I'm going to have to trash something. I'm going to trash the river. Zap a card, choose any card and play anywhere on the table and add it to your hand. So I guess we'll zap the rhyme time, so then the rhyme time comes back out. And then our +1 is to flip over this. And we got us some sticks. Hey, I could have done an extra play. Alrighty, so the rules. Hand limit of 3. Oh, I just realized my rhyme time was off the top. There we go. Sorry about that. So we get to draw 1. And we have a beehive. Honey and some bees. I really don't want to play this, but unfortunately the rules say I have to. So we will play that and do our mystery play. As you can tell, I'm not very good at rhyming, at least intentionally. Hand limit of 2. That's no problem. I only have drawing 1. Draw 1. Discard and draw. Discard your entire hand and draw as many cards as you discard. Do not count this card when determining how many cards to draw. So there's that. And then my all +1. Ooh, I have Rabbit. Man, I could have had that one. Oh no, it's Tigger and Rabbit. All right. New rule. We are now down to play 3. So let's see and see. Play 3, C, so that means I get to draw an extra card. We now do 6 pine trees, so we have a few keepers. And now we have Piglet's balloon. Balloony, no! No hand bonus, so now we are replacing rhyme time. So if empty-handed, draw 3 card before observing the current draw rule. All right, so I will draw 1, 2, and 3. And now I do the draw rule of drawing 1. So for the first play, let's get Rabbit's house out there. For the second play, I think we're going to do draw 3 and play 2 of them. So that's play 2. Let's play Tigger. Let's slide these over. And for the other one, let's go I Shall Nail It back on. I do want to address this one first, though. Let's pretend. Use your imagination and pretend you have a keeper you don't actually. If the current goal requires 2 keepers and you have one of them in play and no one else has the actual other keeper in play, and no human player has that keeper in their hand, then using your imagination allows you to win. If I would have had one of those, I would have used this instead. So I've done 2 plays. So I think my third play is going to be stuffed with fluff. Any 3 of Winnie the Pooh, Kangaroo. Oh, no, I have Rabbit. Why isn't Rabbit on there? Man. Okay, so I didn't get that. Observe the Hamlet of 2. I do not have 2. So the rules deck goes. We are now drawing 3. I do have a card in my hand, so I don't do the no hand bonus. We are going to draw 3 and play 3. Alright, so Expedition to the North Pole. Turn cards on the draw pile over one by one until you reveal a keeper. Discard all goals and new rules that come up, but carry out any actions as if you had actually played them. When you find a keeper, place it in front of you. This card shall be referred to as the North Pole for the rest of the game. Well, let's go ahead and hold off on there. Go off on there. So I think our first play is going to be draw 2 and use them. So Tigger and Honey not in play anywhere. So that will be our first play. Honey is not in play anywhere. So we'll discard Tigger. And we have accomplished that. The other one now is the House at Pooh Corner, which is Winnie the Pooh and Eeyore. I think now let's go ahead and do the Expedition to the North Pole. So we're going to turn cards over until we reveal a keeper. We're going to do actions as if we had played them. So your wish is granted. I can steal a keeper and play. I can discard any 2 cards in play with the exception of any meta rules. Or I can draw 3 cards. Let's go ahead and draw 3 cards. And now flip over another card. And we're going to keep going. Yep, we got a keeper. We got Piglet. So that was my Expedition. So that was play number 2. And play number 3 is we are going to get out Eeyore. Like that. So there are all of my various keepers. I'm getting quite a lot. I have my 1 goal that I want over here. I did 3 plays. Now I have to observe the hand limit of 2. Let's go ahead and get rid of those 2 goals. So we're going to keep Eeyore's tail and Eeyore and a balloon. And I should have known keeper limit 3 was coming. Look at all my keepers. So I'm going to keep Eeyore. You know what? Let's go ahead and we're going to keep Eeyore, Rabbit, and Rabbit's house. All those keepers go bye-bye. So now draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Play 1. We'll play Winnie the Pooh to accomplish that goal. Play 2 will be Christopher Robin to the rescue. And play 3 is we are just going to do a rules reset so I can get rid of all those limits and what have you. So there's that. So next up now we got a play 2. So we're going to draw 1, play 2, get Eeyore's tail out there, and I just got rid of Pooh's home, didn't I? I did get rid of Pooh's house, so that's not going to be helpful, but that's what we'll put out there. Can't remember if there's cards in here that let you get something from the discard pile. And now we have draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're at what? Play 2. Let's do it again. Search for the action or the discard pile. Take any action or new rule card you wish and immediately play it. Alrighty. Owl, Kanga. I have 2 plays. Piglet, Roo. Nothing there is helpful. Nothing there is helpful. What actions do I have? Rules reset. The Expedition. Your wish is granted. That lets me draw a card. You know, I think for our first play, let's go ahead and let's do that again. The draw 2 and use them. So we're going to end up with Owl. And then our second play will be Owl. Child bonus. If you are 12 years old or younger, you may choose to play one extra card during your turn. If there are no children in the game, then the youngest player may choose to exercise the child bonus. Well, seeing as I'm the only player, I am thus the youngest player, so I can then play one extra card during my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, so I technically get 3 plays. Let's get all of our ones there. The Flood. Begin by discarding the current goal. Next, all the following cards that are in play must also be discarded. Pooh's House, Rabbit's House, the River, 6 Pine Trees, and 100 Acre Wood. Lastly, if Christopher Robin is in play, move all the following cards that are in play to the player who has Christopher Robin. So, not going to do that right now. Do I have anything for here? Nope, and nope, and nope, and nope, and nope. So I do have Christopher Robin now. So let's go ahead and for my 3 plays, let's just go ahead and get some keepers out here. That way we know that this is going to reduce my keepers. Get on with it. So that gets rid of the child's bonus. Get on with it is before my final play. If you're not empty-handed, I can discard my entire hand, draw 3 cards, and then end my turn immediately. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I am back down to only having 2 plays because the child bonus is gone. Let's see, I now have, so I have Honey out, 100 Acre Woods, and the River. I don't have the River. I have all these goals and nothing to do with them. So let's get the 100 Acre Wood out for 1. 2 is going to be playing one of these. Can't remember if I had the 6 Pine Trees yet, so let's go ahead and put that one out just in case I do draw it because I have the honey. Woo! Play all. This is about to get crazy because I'm about to draw 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have possibly 1 more turn. Alrighty. So, that's a lot of stuff. Let's see. So first, let's go ahead and put out our balloon. Then we're going to look at our goals and see if we have any of the goals. So we don't have Pooh. We have Rabbit. We have Owl. So any 2 of Owl, some Bees, or Rabbit. So we'll replace that with that one. That does Rabbit and Owl. Like that. Next up, do we have, so the River and some sticks? No. 100 Acre Wood and the River. We have 100 Acre Wood, but not the River. Eeyore and a balloon? Nope. Piglet and Roo? Nope. Winnie the Player? Blue? Nope. Nope. And Kanga, but we've gotten rid of Roo. So none of that is going to be helpful. Very little brain. If anyone has Winnie the Pooh in their hand, they must immediately play him. If Winnie the Pooh is in play, you may choose to move him to the player of your choice. Whoever ends up Winnie the Pooh must immediately discard all but 1 cards in their hand. If Winnie the Pooh is not in play, the player of your choice must discard all but 1 of their cards. Then we already went over the Flood. Trash a new rule. Let's go ahead. I know I can't get that. I'm pretty sure I can't get any of these right now or ever. So let's go ahead and end with this one. And I think instead of playing all, oh, that's going to end the game. So let's go ahead and trash a new rule. I'm going to trash the draw. And then I'm going to do the get on with it. I'm going to discard all of my cards, draw 3, which ends my turn immediately, so I don't have to play these. So we get our next one. Now we're down to draw, what is it? Draw 2. So we actually are, this will be our last turn. So now we got some bees. Bees. 100 Acre Wood again, Piglet, Rabbit's House, and Rabbit. See, that's why I kept those 2. I knew there was going to be one of those. And then Winnie the Pooh and Pooh's House. So none of these are going to be accomplished. So I think, we're just going to let's simplify and get rid of the play all. That was my 1 play. This would go all but 1. I cannot draw. So that is the end of that. So we have a grand total of 3 for our win. So we are going to go and do our 2-question form. We are going to go 100 Acre Wood Fuxx. We are going to go with 3 and submit. And then I forgot to look what was the average score and high score. Average score is 8, high score is 13. So I did not do well on that one. But that was Solo Fluxx for 100 Acre Wood. Again, I have done quite a few. I'll put a playlist link right up here so you can check all those out if you want to. Thank you for watching. If you could go ahead and head down below and give us a like, a subscribe, share, comment, and ring that bell. All that's appreciated. If you're looking to pick up games, we have a link to Miniature Market down there below as well. It's an affiliate link, which means if you use that link and make a purchase, we do get a portion of those proceeds to help fund this channel. Alrighty, so, oh bother.